Hi guys, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. Well, got a lot to show you in this episode. It's going to be a long one. Be warned. Got your popcorn, got your tea. You're going to need it. We have been busy this week. We've been clearing the bed at the back of the plot, lifting the onions. Some of them were okay. A lot of them had blown. I won't mind, but we bought heat treated onions. Didn't know. The same thing happened. Half of them blew, half of them didn't. You'll see them in a bit. But we went to trim all the lemon balm, cut it right back. Did a lot of tidying up. You're going to see me doing that. In fact, we're going to speed the camera up. We'll show you the onions after we're done. But the intention is to clear that bed because we've got something to go in there in the middle of the week. So let me show you what we've been doing. Well guys, as you can see, that there, what you're looking at, them big bushes of lemon balm, so we're going to be cutting them right the way back today. There's a load of lemon balm in amongst all these red onions. The red onions, they've gone to seed, and that is after buying the heat treated ones. Absolutely useless. We could salvage some of them, but at the moment what we're going to do, we're going to go and give these bushes a big haircut. I'm going to smell of lemon balm by the time I finished here. But got my trusty snips, and that's what we're going to do, get it stuck in. So I'm going to put my gloves on. I've got a bag here to throw it all in, and then we can lift the onions out and then tidy the bed up, because we're going to be putting some celery in here shortly. Right, give me a sec and we'll be back. Well, we're getting there. I'm just going to give this a no. There's a lot of tiny little weeds in there. We'll chop them in bits. Tomorrow morning we'll come back, we'll do the same thing, give it another hoeing, and we can plant some other stuff in here. The thing is, the main thing was getting rid of all that lemon balm. There's a few onions in there what are alright. I say it's more like 60-40 in favour of the good ones against the ones which we're going to have to eat straight away. But anyway, let's get this hoeing done. So here we go. I've give the jasmine a bit of a trim. So all what's left here now is my dahlias there and an empty bed here. So tomorrow we'll come back and get some celery into this bed. But yeah, we've cleared it all out. There's a few good onions. We'll just grab a few from over here. Right, it's two types of onions here. These ones, you can eat them. You can eat them now. They're fine. You can't store these because what will happen is that ring will go into the onion and it'll go off and it'll leave a brown ring in the middle of your onion. So you've got to eat them first. These ones, however, you see how they flopped over like that? These are okay. So these ones will get eaten last, but they get taken home in the next day or two. Probably tonight I might take them, but we will have to have another trip up to Cobden Street Tip to take this lot here in this bag. Yeah, got that bag full to take, so I'm going to take that up to the top of the plot. We'll deal with that when we need to tomorrow. I'll put it up there, I will take it, so if I leave it down here it won't get taken for a couple of days, so I want to take it as soon as I can really and get rid of it. But yeah, the bed here, it's nice and it's been old, it's been tilled. So we got it all cleared. The only trouble was I had all that stuff in that bag, so I needed to get them. I thought I'd have a ride up to Cobby, get rid of the bag of weed, and so I'm going to take a quick fly up there. It's going to take 2 minutes. I'll come back. I've got a few clips to show you. I've been sowing some seeds, as you're going to see in a moment or two. Right, Cobden Street Tip, here we come. Swing that camera around. So yeah, we're waiting this turn. All I do is grab the bag out of the car, tip it over the wall, keep hold of the plastic bag because I'm not going to throw that away, it's like £6, and then we're done. But like I say, we're waiting for the cars to go around like a conveyor. Anyway, show you where we're going to dump it. Right buddy is That's a good one. It's good that the green waste is just you just get straight out rather than having to wait to get down here. Down here you got wood, definitely TVs and fridges and all sorts of different things. Anyway, that's it. See you back at the allotments, guys. Done here. I could do try. I might have a go right up to the tattle shop, see if I can find myself a riddle, a maggot riddle. I can't find me chip pan riddle, and I can't find me pinky riddle. So what I might do is swing by a tattle shop. The trouble is, if I get into the tattle shop, I'll never get out of it because every bugger will be there. Well, why haven't you come fishing for the last 6 months? What's up with you? And then I have to tell every one of them over and over and over and over again, because I know they'll all be there. They're all like a bloody talking shop. So, but I definitely need a riddle, so I'm going to chance it, see if I can get one. Hi guys, well, just coming back to the allotments after going to the tip. I did pop into a tattle shop to buy a riddle. Probably the most expensive riddle I've ever bought. Oh dear. Saying that, I can use it for fishing as well as sieving me compost. I don't know where my other riddles are. I put them down somewhere, and they've got to be in the front greenhouse, but I can't find them. So anyway, I give up on that, so I went and bought one. Total price of £20. There we go. That's the riddle. Might as well just gone and bought one from B&Q or somewhere like that for about 15 quid. But then again, it isn't fine mesh. This is I think it's 4mm. It's maggot size, and that's what I needed. Someone's got a barbecue going down here. That's going to be fun. I can't stand the bloody smoke. Can't see anybody else on the back here. I don't know which plot where the smoke's coming from, whether it's coming from my neighbour or my next or further up. It's coming from further up, but then again, I think so could my neighbour be having a barbie. This could be interesting. Right, anyway. Yeah, just paid from Fishing Republic. There we go. Turn the engine off. Hey, let's save some petrol. It is dear in alcohol these days. And you know, there's some little things with little pieces of band in here to just lift out. The reason why it's so expensive is because it's a Preston's Innovations maggot riddle. Now this is a little bit too big, to be quite honest with you, so this might just get used once on the plot, and I'll take it and add it to me, put it in me tattle box. And yeah, it's, I can't find my riddles. Now I've bought this, guaranteed I'll find my riddles. Now what I'm decided to do, hang on, let's get some here. We got some seeds. I'm going to do some chives. In fact, I can sow all these now if I wanted to. But what I want to do sow them spring onions so I can put them in my greenhouse. But yeah, I've got some chives, some of these and these, but these I'm going to be sowing shortly. And the reason why I need this riddle is once I sprinkle the seeds in each of the cells with these, I want to find compost over the top. I don't want it too heavy, because the seeds that have trouble coming through. You just want a sprinkling of compost, fine compost over them. Give them a watering first. In fact, I'm going to show you. Just give me 5 minutes. I've got to go and collect the eggs. I only got half the eggs before. I'll feed Buttercup, keep her content. In fact, she's probably over with Rick over there at his barbie. In fact, it's not a barbecue. What he's got? Oh wait, yeah, it is. He's got his heater in his shed on, and he's also got a barbecue going. I wonder why there's so much bloody smoke. Never mind. Right. Anyway, we'll be right back, and I'll show you what we're going to do with these scallions. They're called ramrod. They're really spring onions, but the Irish like to call them scallions. I think it's an American name, but anyway, let's not go there. Let me show you me planting them in a bit. But yeah, we've just come back from the tip. I'm going to grab my bag out of the boot, put that away as well. So hold on to your britches, we'll be right back. Put this bag away, which I used at Cobden Street tip. Now you're going to be in for a shock here, guys. This needs tidying up. I can't even get in the door. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh my freaking God. Oh my. Jeez. Unbelievable. Didn't he move? Speechless. I've been looking all over for that. I've just spent 20 quid on that, and it's there. I wonder if the other one's there. We're good. Never mind. Speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. Honestly, I've just come back from Fishing Republic and spent 20 quid on that. Sod it. Put that in my fishing box. Found this now. Can't believe I just bought that. I'm sure that cat down there is laughing at me. Unbelievable. Gee whiz. Right, anyway, I just cannot believe I've just found the bloody riddle. I've been all over that front greenhouse looking for this thing and can't find it anywhere. Oh well, let's get started. Let me show you how to do my scallions. Right guys, you join me in the front greenhouse. I've just put some clover in here, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some of these ramrod spring onions in here, in each of these. I don't think I've got enough, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't know how many. Oh, there's plenty of seeds. I can feel them. The trick is with these seeds, what you're going to see. Actually, before I do that, what I'm going to do, you're just going to wet the compost. I want the seeds to feel the damp underneath them. Right, so we've got the compost damp. Now then, get the seeds. There we go, they're the seeds. And what I'm going to do, we're going to sprinkle about half a dozen in each of these. A couple more there. The trick is, you want little clumps. A couple more. I think I'm only going to have enough to do one tray here, really. Not a problem. Put a few more in each of these. Right, now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to wet them again. And then I'm going to get my riddle, which I've just found in the shed, and we're just going to move that one to the side, get that here, and there we go. More there. These are going to go into either the front greenhouse or the back greenhouse. I say we don't need to tamp them down too hard. Give them another watering. I will write a label in a minute. How many have we got there? 30. It's alright. 30 clumps. Right, job's a good one. So I'll put a label in here. We're not going to put any propagator lids on them. They don't need them. Not in here anyway. But yeah. So that's what we're doing. Spring onions, scallions, ramrod. Can't wait for them to start coming up. Well, you've already seen me water this, but it has been a couple of minutes, so just give them another quick watering. All we're doing is watering this clover multi-purpose. That's what it is. And what we're going to do now, we're going to put these chives. Just been in Wilco's, and well, I was in Wilco's the other day. I'm going to say just been in, and these were the only things which was full price, £1. Everything else is 75% off. So we've got these again. I'm going to do them like I've done the spring onions. I'm just flicking it so all the seeds go down to the bottom. And again, we're going to do like clumps. And what I'll do is I just spread them around. I plan on putting these into that raised bed on the front. Although we can keep them in here in the greenhouse and just harvest them. There we go. Right, again, most important, wet the seed. Get the seed wet. I think that one's coming to the end. I have got some other bottles in here. Always keep spare bottles in the greenhouse. There's the thing. Just water me rosemary. Make sure that doesn't dry out. Alright, put that on there. Again, they was from Wilco's, so if you want to know where I got the rows for the bottles, they're all bag standard, and I got them from Wilco's. Right, anyway. A sprinkling of clover. See all this here, this is all loam. All that. It retains the moisture. Now it's great for putting in your hanging baskets, this. I won't be not throwing this away, but when I'm doing my seeds, you do not want that in when you're doing your seeds. Right, just gently, just not too much pressure. Get the old water out again. Give them another drinky poos of water. And like I say, these are just going to sit in here in this workstation. Right, where's my label? I did a label. There's my label. Chives. Right, we'll be right back. I'm just going to tidy up here and we'll show you what it looks like. Well, we'll show you what we've ended up with today in a moment or two. So as you can see, we've got the chives here. There's 30 of them. We sprinkled the seeds in, and there's 30 of these ramrod spring onions, scallions, whatever you like to call them. They're in here. We're just going to sit them in here in this front greenhouse and just leave them for a while. They should germinate pretty fast. But yeah, I just cannot believe I've just spent 20 quid on that, and then come back to the allotments after looking for this for over 2 days, opens the shed door and finds it staring me right in the face every time it does that. Every time. I've got hundreds of these bloody things all over. It's the same with my drills and my cameras. I put them down, I can't find them, I go and buy more. But yeah, this this is going into my fishing basket, might as well. It's a maggot riddle, and when you're dealing with like 6 or 7 pints of maggots, what you want to do, you want to make sure all the dead ones are out and all the casters are out. And what you do, you throw your live maggots in, it sits on a bucket, they all riddle through, and they leave the casters and the dead maggots on the top, and all the wrigglers are all at the bottom in the bucket. That's what you use these for. They're okay for mixing ground bait as well. You can put ground bait in just to sieve all the big lumps out, but they're also fantastic for riddling your compost and getting all the loam out. But since I found this one, we don't need it. But anyway, waste of money, 20 quid that's just cost me, and 2 hours in the shop. Couldn't get out of the shop because when they saw me, it was Mark, are you coming fishing? Mark. And just when I thought I was going to get out of the shop, someone else come in. So I've been 2 hours in the tackle shop, and everyone's been trying to convince me to enter a match in I think it's 4 weeks time on Pilsworth Fishery. So there's every chance that might get used on the fishery. But as you see, there's my chives, there's my spring onions. Let's keep it to gardening, not fishing. Job's a good un. So yeah, them scallions or spring onions and the chives, we sold them on Tuesday. I went into the greenhouse earlier, and I took a little clip, did a little clip to show you what's happened in there in, well, it's about 5 days or 4 or 5 days, and this is what's happened in that short space of time. Let me show you. Hi guys, I'm just watering my spring onions. Can't believe these have germinated in 5 days. But you've got, when you're doing these, you've got to make sure you keep them damp. When you don't have a propagator lid on them, you've got to water them. But yeah, look at them. They're the spring onions. They're the chives. So it looks like we've going to have quite a lot of them. Can't wait to put these into the greenhouses. So these are 5 days. We sold them 5 days ago, so it's not bad germination rate. 5 days. So as you see, they've done germinated and they're doing fine. Trouble is, we're doing them that way, not having a cover over them. You've got to water them all the time. If you get to water them, you'll lose them. They'll dry out. But if you put like a propagator lid on them, what happens is, as convection, heat travels, condenses on the top, drops back down into the tray. Well, if you ain't got a propagator lid, what happens? That air just evaporates, and the water it dries that out very quickly. So you got to water them, and well, as you've seen, they're doing fine. Anyway, the next clip I'm going to show you is me putting me it's called Victoria Celery. I think I can't remember how many I've got, but you're going to see me putting it in now. So let's go back down to the back of the plot and that bed what we tidied up earlier in the week, and I'll show you what we're planting in there. We're going to be using some bloodfish and bone, a bit of grow more in there as well. So check this out, we'll be right back. So what you see here, these are the Victoria Celery. There's 18 there and there's another 4 there, that's 24. I wish I'd had 25 now, because I could have done 5 each. We're going to see whether I can get 5 or 6 in here, but this is grow more, bloodfish and bone. I'm just going to set all these out now, and then we'll come back and I'll show you them set out on the top, and then we'll plant them. But yeah, this celery is doing really well in these pots. Little squeeze and then they should pop out. Give me a second and we'll have a look. So this is the celery in question, and As you can see, we've got lots of roots there. So I'm going to set these out now, and then we'll take it from there. We will be putting bloodfish and bone and a bit of grow more in each of the holes when we plant them. So I can feel it spitting at the moment, so I'm going to have to be quick about this. Maybe get 6 in each. No, I can see 5. Let me show you. Let's set the camera up a bit better. Well, as you can see, I'm going to do 5 a row. I think that's going to be the best way to do it. I don't want them too close to each other, but I put the camera in the wrong position here. Oh God, me knee. That's what they are. Celery F1 Victoria. Leave a label there for people to see. Right, I'll be back when it's all sorted, but you get the idea. This is what we're doing. Equally spacing them. Right, I thought I had 24. It turns out I've only got 22, so I'm just going to put 4 rows of 5 in. And yeah, this celery looks really well. And all I'm going to do, add a bit of bloodfish and bone and grow more. And job will be a good one. I'll show you me doing 1 or 2 of them, and I'll show you when it's all done. And then we'll water them in. So let me get my board back over here so I can kneel down on it, and we'll show you how we're doing this. So let's make an imprint so we know where they're going to go. And basically, using my hand, I don't even need a shovel or a little hand spade. Bit of bloodfish and bone. Give the pot a nice little squeeze here, and in they go. Nothing easier than that. Do 1 more. There we go. Absolute fantastic. Well guys, as you can see, we've got 20 celery in there, Victoria. They've all been watered in now. I'm not going to put nets over them, they don't need it. Just hope the foxes and everything else doesn't come in here and start to disturb them. Once they get established, they'll be fine. But right at the moment, they're very vulnerable, but not much you can do about it, to be quite honest with you. But that celery should fly away. There is a load of bloodfish and bone underneath there, and grow more. Had a good watering in. It will rain later on today, and they are protected. What normally gets them is the elements, but the only place where the wind will hit them is from the north, and that's the way we're facing at the moment. They've got these dahlias protecting them. Greenhouse this side, corn that side. They will get enough sunshine, We'll get sunlight, but yeah, that's somewhat what needed to get in. I've got a load of brassicas still to put in yet, and there is a few more celery that I need to sort out as well. I'll give the other 2 away. I thought you had 24, to be quite honest with you. I'm a bit nifty I didn't do 25. I'll have to remember that next time, but 20 of them's more than what we're ever going to use. I end up giving half of them away. But they're in now, and they're looking really healthy. They've done really well in them pots. We brought them on. I give two trays of, I give these ones and some called parcel, and I must have give 100 of each away, so we whittled them down from 100 to like 20, and that's all we're going to need. Job's a good one. So the celery's in, amongst other things. Hopefully that celery will do well. And remember them rocket first earlies we did with Jack's Magic? Well, there was a couple more buckets down there, and I left them. Anyway, yesterday I got my wheelbarrow and I've done a couple of reveals, so let me show you the results from just by leaving them for, I think it was about 2-3 weeks, and you'd be surprised. Well guys, I'm going to do another one of them rocket potato reveals. We've done one. I'm going to do another one and see what we get. Now we are what we're trying to beat is £1 2 ounces. That's what we got, but we give them a few more weeks, so see what we get. So that's what we've up. That's it, rocket. 23 the 2nd 2022. So I'm going to tip the bucket up into it. Get my tray. Don't think we're going to need it, but so yeah, I don't think. Oh, don't know though. There's an husk of a potato. Okay, so there's a few potatoes in here. For some reason, they're near the top, so I don't know what's going on there. There's the other one. Right, there's a few more. Looking a bit better, this one actually. You might beat £1 1 ounce, 2 ounces I think it was. Yeah, this horrible Jack's Magic. Another one. Need to make sure get all these out, because I'm going to be putting this compost into one of my beds. I think we got them all. Let's get a plastic bag. Where's that bloody? I did have a. Ah, there it is. Yeah. You're lucky if I get £3 of spuds out of here. If I do, that'll be a record for this Jack's Magic. Remember guys, we had £1 2 ounce in that last reveal. Oh, get my scales. So the scales are set to pounds. And here we go. Huh. Would you look at that? just short of £4, £3.96. If that was 3.7, that'd be £4 that. So yeah, we're calling it £4. So we're damn sight better than them last lot. I mean, last lot, what, £1.2. Left them in for a few weeks more, and we've got a few better spuds there. So I think we can live with that. We've still got all the clover compost ones, what we've done in clover, but yeah, I could take that. £4. There's probably a couple more spuds still in there, but yeah, it's a good result that, considering the last one was £1 2 ounces of these rocket. So I left them in a little bit longer and got just short of £4 out of them. Yep, very nice. Job's a good one. Moving on. Here we go. We've got another bag of these rocket. So I thought we'd do two. Bloody wood lice, buggered off. So there's another one of these rockets. So the first one we had £1 2 ounce. The third one we had just short of £4. So see what this one is. Anyway, get me tray. Got me scales there. Let me just put me tray down. Well, these are a bit better by looking at him. Husk of a tomato, of a potato there. The only trouble with doing this is my back bloody hurts when I'm bending over. Bloody arthritis. Just throw that away. A squashy potato. Oh, I think there's more than £1 2 ounces here, and like I say, we got £4 out that last bucket. I'd have to wash my hands. Carrier bag. Right. Throw these in here. Yeah, that reveal what we did a few weeks ago was £1 2 ounces. I said they need to be left a little bit longer, and well, with that last one weighing just short of £4, I think that might have been the right thing to do. I think we might have the same here. Don't bother with that one. Just get my scales. Set them to pounds, LB, and oh yeah, these are better. £4.8, 4 3/4 pound. That's what they weigh. 4 3/4 pound. So nearly £5. So just leaving them that little bit longer, and we've got some better spuds. Even so, that bloody clover, sorry, that Jack's Magic, I won't be using it again. Don't like it. Look at that, what it does to your hands. Look, like an oily thing on your hands. Anyway, job's a good one. I'm just going to put these away now and put my compost. I'm going to put this compost into the bed where I'm going to put my brassicas. I just spread it thinly. I think we've got 2 buckets of done today, and that bucket from last week, that's 3 buckets. So we're going to tip 3 buckets on the top, and then we'll plant the brassicas into it. But yeah, that them 2 buckets, nearly £9 of spuds. I can live with that. Better than the last time, £1 2 ounces. Bloody hell. So that first one was very disappointing. What we had a couple of weeks ago, £1 2 ounces. Well, I'll take just short of £4 and just short of £5 every single day, and that's what we just weighed them 2 buckets. Took them home. Not had them yet, but don't you worry. We're gonna be eating. In fact, I've been eating them raw. They're absolutely awesome. Dead sweet actually, and dead crunchy. I don't know if you're supposed to eat raw potatoes, but I do like eating them. I do like raw potato. I decided to do an apple pie yesterday, and I needed some apples. Now the apples are not quite right, but there's a few decent sized ones, so I thought let's have at it. Let me show you my apples, which we've took off the Bramley tree. Yeah, just because some of these Bramleys fancy apple pie, and there's a few, but they're at the bigger ones are at the top, so I brought them home to try and knock a few down. But yeah, time to make some apple pie. I think I've got a few round the back here. Let me show you. Yeah, there's a few there. They're not massive, they're only small, but then again, I'm only going to make a small apple pie. I reckon that I can see another one at the top up there, which is quite big. I can't reach it. I can with this though. Whew. Well, I think we've got some nice Bramley apples there to make a nice apple pie. Can't wait to make one of them. Right, anyway, yeah, they look alright. What do you reckon? But you've got to be careful of the earwigs, like to go in here. And they make little nests in the centres, but all these are all perfectly clear. Right, anyway, good one. I think we got what we need. Let's not get greedy. Go and find a carrier bag now to put them in. Well guys, I've just picked some Bramleys to make some apple pie. These are in here, guys. What do you reckon? Oh, what do you reckon? Absolutely awesome. God knows what that'd cost you in Asda for all them. cost me nothing. Just picked some straight off my apple tree, and I'm going to make some apple pie with them. Absolutely fantastic. What a result. I love apple pie, especially with these Bramley apples. Anyway, we went home, we made an apple pie. I didn't do a video, but I've got a picture of this apple pie that we made. Now this plate, it doesn't look big. The plate's this big, guys, and it's this deep. Let me show you my apple pie. That apple pie lasted all, are you ready for it? It come out of the oven, I took a picture, I posted it onto my Facebook, family Facebook, and within 10 minutes I had one piece left. They ascended like buzzards and they cleaned it out, so I've got myself some more of these Bramleys. I'm going to make myself 2 more apple pies tonight, and I ain't going to show no bugger any pictures of them. But I've got to tell you, that apple pie is to die for. It really is. I don't float my boat about much, but my apple pie is awesome. And the only complaint I get about that apple pie is I don't do enough for everybody. Honestly, they've offered to actually buy me apple, go and buy me Bramleys to make the pies, but yeah. Anyway, I did the big mistake, and I told everybody, and honestly, I had a piece that big. Anyway, that's where we're going to leave it. I'd love to show you me putting me coins which I bought today on at the Reebok. There's an antiques fair there, and I went and bought some really nice coins. And like I said, I think the video's well over time now, so we're going to leave that until maybe next week. I'll show you them again. Hopefully next week we'll be putting the Christmas potatoes in. I've got my buckets here ready to rock and roll, and I've got everything else, the compost, everything what we need. So I'll be doing that next week. We'll take you on a bit of a walk around. We've been doing a few harvests and what have you. Got some nice cherry tomatoes and some, I think, called Black Russian. I might have a little clip here to show you. Well, these are my cherry tomatoes, and these are my Black Russian. Look alright, don't they? Different coloured cherry tomatoes there. These are them Black Russian ones. They taste really nice. They all taste the same. I don't think there's much difference, but yeah, this should do well with a salad. Right, that's it. I've done work. I've talked long and hard, and I've definitely talked long enough. I'm going to get off and try and get this video up. Like I say, it's now 5:15 in the evening, and I've got to put the video together, do the rendering, and do the thumbnail. If I can get it up later on tonight, I will do. Otherwise, it's tomorrow morning, which might sound better, but that's it for now. Anyway, with that, thanks for watching. And if you're wondering where Buttercup is, she's in the greenhouse. She's just in the shade at the moment. I'll swing the camera around before we go. I'll show you where she is if you're interested to know. So there she is, guys. That's her. That's where she lives. She's warming her backside there. I'll leave you with that picture. Until next week. Bye for now, folks.